welcome back everybody to the Warlord of SBAS plays Torment, Ties in Numenera, episode 111. Last time we talked to this lady, learned that she was like the shop in our mind, and we went into this portal, explored, and found Iridus. And Iridus is back. He still has the glow. I wonder if I could talk to him about the glow anymore.
I don't know if I like it in here. It makes me feel like a trespasser, and not in an exciting, daring way. I'm talking inside your head.
Yes, you are, Iridus. No wonder everyone loves you. You're so enjoyable. About you. And that's the best time to talk about me. Alright, fine, we won't talk about things. See if I care. Rumph. Let's go into this new area. Glowing green next to the name skill indicates that you have boosted. Alright. So, what do we have here? Medicina. Sup, Medicina. Not really one demon I was looking for. Hoping for Calistige, but whatever. Medicina holds her weapon tightly and screams. As you come closer, the shadows around her solidify. She is reliving the horrors of the attack on Kalon. And for a moment, you're there with her. The first militia lashes out with their weapons, and the villagers transform into their monstrous forms again. Her weapons have no effect, and her dying friends get blood that washes around her boots. Tick, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. The faces in her nightmare change and twist. You see the first mask. Paja's face. Mammoth and Mavor. Countless faces jeering, mocking, spilling their contempt across her. She fights savagely against the faces arrayed against her. Each another stone in the wall of betrayal and mistrust. She's muttering, whimpering, as if caught in a living dream, and you can hear the whispers, traitor, murderer of dreams, butcher, my fault, must scatter you, burn you. I'm here, Medicina. You don't need to fight anymore. I'm here, Neng, she says. The shadows leer and twist around her. And the distorted version of Pod's face looms in the air. She raises a flame lance high over her head and strikes swiftly. Medicina knocks it aside, plunging a knife in the shadow's body. The ferocious heat from the lance washes over you. Even as the lance vanishes, the illusion is powerful. Too powerful to just talk her out of it. And the whispers almost too softly to hear. You hear Medicina say, I don't want to fight anymore. Shake her and snap her out of it. Come on, Medicina. You put your hand on her shoulder to shove her, and she lashes out quick and lightning. She snatches her hand away and just in time. Come on, cowards. She screams, come on and fight. Come and die for what you've done. Try to shake her again. Alright. So I can't do anything right now.
Fine.
Huh. Is there anything I can touch or... Not that I'm aware of right now.
Of course.
Let's go further. See what else is here. Not much. And then we have random statue. Alright, let's poke the statue.
Now.
You look up. The stone figure looks down, holding a circular symbol in its hands. Hair, or perhaps tendrils, curl from the edge of the hood that covers most of the statue's angular face. Abstract patterns race along the folds and wrinkles of the figure's robes. Examine the statue as a whole. It's not immediately apparent who the statue betrays. Perhaps this was a major figure in another cast-off's life and found its way here somehow. You may never know. The symbol itself is a collection of shapes and crosses within the square inside the circle. Lord Mistel, It seems familiar now that you look at them more closely. It's not simply stone either. You draw a thoughtful breath. Memory tangled in stone. A system of bound to power, echoing upon itself. Just the square? You lay your hands upon the square and the vision falls all upon you, showing you a single figure kneeling at the peak of a jagged pile of bones. You cannot tell if it's a man or a woman, but the cast-off tattoo is clearly visible. All you can hear are the whispered words, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." You reach the square and the vision fades. Touch the circle. Brush your hand against the circle and the vision unfolds in its arms, showing you a ghostly woman's face. The same ghostly woman you met in the calm in your mind. Anguish fades from her, and the translucent light before long, her face is flushed once more. You release the circle and vision fades. Touch the cross. You trace the cross with your finger, and the vision cracks open your mind, showing you a billowing, towering creature screaming with 1,000 mouths. She is devouring herself. She is the avenger targeted by revenge. She is dying. Okay. Neat, I guess. Pull the symbol free. You lay both hands upon the symbol and pull, and the vision unfolds before your eyes. Tower over the world, crossing it with great invisible strides. Faces blur beneath you, a sea of them, but all of them have one thing in common. No cast-off tattoos, and you and your siblings are nowhere to be seen. The image fades when you release the symbol firmly, holding the statue's grip. Nonetheless, you still feel the rough edges of its own on your palm, if only for a second. Okay. Gonna be here, this blah blah blah. Blah. Okay, I can't really do much with it. I'm aware, but didn't get anything new from it. Huh. Maybe I have to have a certain person on my team to do it. I think that might be it. So I can't really do much right now with this area. So let's go check the next area. Maybe because I touched that, maybe. Nope.
That's something I can do.
Could be that there's things missing in this area because I haven't I've failed a couple of times in the memory thing, so I don't know. Maybe. Alright.
I'm ready.
Let's poke this one and see what happens. It's okay. I want to save her, but she's not the one I want to save most. Calices has been there from the beginning, and I want her to be there when I end. And I want Ren.
Ready.
Ooh, is this the water area? Huh.
Let's go.
Ooh. Wonder if I saved him, would something be different here? How about you? What's up? The short, spur, lean-faced Gibra is wrapped up in his work. That he doesn't notice your approach. His multicolored scales look like they were patched together from an avalanche of shreds and scraps. He squeezes a strangely ticking device in his left hand, regularly checking the readings from the instrument. His expression changes with every glance, twisting from the amusement to horror to disgust. Prisms are the answer, not trees, he mutters. We should never have believed in trees, roots, and radicals. They made us suffer too much. He looks up in sudden surprise. You're not a blah. When we were linked, you and I, by life and memory and torment. Tell me, brother, what was the nature of your illusion? He watches the device in his hand and waits your answer. If there is no root, then even our sire is a sibling. We are all alone, all one. What illusion do you mean? We suffer more in our imagination than in reality. All of our brothers and sisters have been drawn into this place to keep us here while we await our destiny. Labyrinth constructs illusions from our fears, nightmares from our own self-inflicted torment. It takes the serenity of knowing oneself to free oneself. The shadow passes over his face. I was confronted by a scared man from my past. Were I not certain that I had already truly forgiven him, I would not be speaking to you right now. To you now. Have I forgotten him or myself? What is the nature of our regret? Who are you? He looks up from a device and blinks. Who are any of us? I am part of all that we have met. I'm the part of you that can hear what you're saying. Looking down, he gives the device two sharp taps. If Impia? That name, he adds. Are you a reflection of someone I've met? Haven't you been listening? I'm no reflection. No. No construct of your imagination. I'm just like you. A cast-off, merged by the labyrinth, waiting a destination. What's blah? Figments constructed fabricated from your collective consciousness. Take blah there, for instance. He points at him blue blood nearby. He's neither a cast-off nor a reflection. There may have once have been an actual merchant named Blah. I don't know. Or perhaps he's an archetypal conglomerate. Regardless, he is a dream created entirely by the labyrinth. He doesn't even realize where or what he is. What is that device? Perhaps it's also an illusion. He frowns. I seek to understand the nature of of our shadows. Speaking with the others have been fruitless, so I observe. I measure. I hope it's the latter that will be my downfall. I am certain. Can you free others from illusion? All that consists is real, and the plane of consistency is a evolution of all metaphor. Some can free themselves as I have. Some merely need to be told that what they fear is unreal. The rest. He squeezes the ticking device again. It ticks faster than he scowls. The rest are more difficult. I suspect that if one steps into the metaphor with them, takes their hand and leads them out, they can be freed. But you must understand the nature of their regret. I've seen unsuccessful in that so far. He explains why you couldn't break up Medicina from her illusion. You have to understand the nature of her regret before you can help her. Maybe studying her illusion again will help. Okay. That is useful. Thank you. You. Can I talk to you? Nope, you're useless. Alright, gibberies are useless. Good to know. Gibber. Mezov the Lost. Alright, Mezov.
Let's go.
Sup, Mezov? I thought I killed you. Mezov slaps his hands at the water in front of him as though he were banging his hands against a wall. Let me out, you monsters. It wasn't my idea. I didn't even want the damned talisman. As far as you can tell, there's nothing physically restraining him. You can reach right through the walls he's banging on. What's wrong? What's wrong with staying in your own damn body for once? He says, though he doesn't seem to be responding to you. We'd have escaped together, or you could have come back for me. I can't get out of here alone. There's nothing in here. I need some kind of tool to get out of here. Try to understand the nature of Mezov's torment. Aha. Eddie done did it. He believes he is imprisoned in the oasis again, like he was long ago. But the alone should not be enough to anguish him like this. Finally, it dawns on you. His agony is not his physical imprisonment, but the fact he was abandoned by the Maker twice. He can't be force free, but what he wants most desperately is to help. He's looking around for a tool. Perhaps if you give him something then you could help be the help he needs. Give me a shin. Mezov, here, get yourself out with this. Sweet. He looks at you, seeing you for the first time, and then the shin in your hand. His eyes light up. Ha! I knew you'd come back for me. And you smell a shaper key past those damn gibbers. He takes the shin from your hand, and then he kneels down and works at some device you can't see. There's an audible click, and debris around him swim away. And the haunted look drops from Mezov's natural eye. He looks at the shin in his hand. There's a shaper key. What? You. He narrows his eyes at you and then looks around him. His Numenera eye flipping more quickly than you've ever seen it. We're not in the Oasis, of course. How could I be so stupid? How else could the resident chamber have worked? We're in my mind. The rabbit is a kind of mental construct. Your mind, it's a lot more than that. This is a second substrate, a kind of mental dimension that connects us to each other. The Jin had gotten every last one of his children, even with all my knowledge and abilities. There were things about this residence chamber that was a mystery to me. The answer is a lot of them. This answers a lot of them. This is the thing that links us all, the plane of our minds. He looks at you again and eyes suddenly wide and frightened. He's here too, isn't he? He would have to be. If he was alive when the machine was activated. He grips you roughly in the shoulders. You have to stop him. He'll be after the core of this place, so he can finish the job, so he can snuff us out and save his own damn self. I know. I'm going to stop him. He knows one's good. I'll come with you. Let's... He looks down at his feet suddenly. They're fading away. What the hell? It spreads up his knees, then his legs. He's slowly disappearing. Damn it. Quick, take this. He shoves the device in your hands. Find him, stop him. You have to. Soon the rest of his body fades and Mezov is gone. Oddly, you can still feel his voice in your mind. He might still be somewhere in the labyrinth, but you have no idea where. Okay. Drums the wrath of fire and deals energy character range. Cool. Random energy weapon. Neat. I will keep that. Random gibbers. Random pillar. Ha! Calistige. Calistige floats motionless, staring into the distance. Her echoes are likewise motionless. All of them arrayed in various poses like broken and distorted dolls. All of them staring at the same point in space. Nothing you say elicits any response. When you reach out to touch her, to shake her from her stupor, you see that her hands are clutched in fists and her body is trembling. As you touch her, you're moved in time and space to somewhere else. Images flash in front of your eyes. A cascade of other places and other times and other worlds that barely resolves from a blinding blur. You clutch at a single image, letting it bear you down into the endless chaos. You float in darkness, observing from a distance as Calistige manipulates controls in a small room surrounded by the void. As you drift away from her, another small room appears, identical to the first. Calistige stands in the room, too, her motions almost, but not quite mirroring the first. Another appears and another, until the darkness is filled with identical boxes connected by gossamer strings of energy. They become aware of each other at the same moment. I'm here. At the sound of your voice, Callus's hand inches toward you, only to fade into a nothingness. As a new reality takes hold. Help me. Help me. Callus is braced against the edge of Cliff's face. One arm fused to taut length of thin steel that stretches into the abyss beyond. She slips forward in a few inches and screams wordlessly, tearing at the thin steel with her fingernails. Blood runs down her hand as she tries to pour metal from flesh to no avail. Help! She looks at you. Right through you. Frenzied panic, she loses her footing and lands on her back, skidding toward the edge with a blood-curdling scream. Please, Calces, I need you. Distant laughter mocks you as her eyes turn to yours. Dark and wounded, she shatters the shards of her tearing open the relative safety of your words, and exposes you both to the maelstrom beyond. Ha! Don't do this, Calces is leaning toward the figure seated in the chair, her forehead resting in theirs. Don't shut me out again. She steps backward and slaps the figure, her body rocking. There's force of it. The sound persists, unnaturally echoing the corners of the room. As though the sick can escape, the figure does not move. Come back to me, Callicege. She sees you, one long, haunted look bearing her away from you, back into the endless tide of other realities. Callicege, snap out of it.
Something new.
The illusion vanishes, and both of you and Callicege are back in the labyrinth. As one her echoes turn to regard you, some decidedly more unfriendly than others. Callicege herself is the last to look at you. You came for me. Callicege smiles at you, radiant, bashful, and genuine. So this is your labyrinth. The chamber worked then, I assume? She crosses her arms, looks around and at the underwater marketplace with greedy eyes. The substance of this psychic construct is positively charged. Whether it is your doing or simply the weight of the cast-off's mind, I cannot say. But I can say with some certainty this place is capable of forming a connection to the datasphere. If you concentrate, if you focus, I can help you guide you through the opening that connection. What were the visions ahead of you? Not me, dear. My sisters. She looks away. They are constantly trying to help every moment of every day. As it stands, I can do nothing. I can only feel glad, in a very selfish way, that they are not me. She shakes her hair back in front of her face and meets your gaze. At least not yet. You can see why I must find a solution, and why I sought one in the datasphere. How do you know this labyrinth? She looks at, gives you a condescending look. You should know better than that by now, child. The real question: what is the labyrinth? She shakes her head. I debate I know more than you on that score. Perhaps a metaphysical emanation of some kind. Would that be how? Would that we had time to for study? Perhaps a psychic substrate that would answer many questions, though. It raises several of its own. Do you wish to explore the datasphere, though? Will you return to humanity? She loses her animation. Her sisters gather around her, and all their attention is focused on you. She touches her metal armband, removes the attractor, and return to the humanity, or ascend to become a something. Inviolable? This is the moment of decision, isn't it? She whispers. Yeah, I find myself unable to answer that question. Whatever decision I make here will be irreversible. Do I make her onto a god in the data sphere? Do I allow her to become only one person again? This is tough. I'm not sure what I'd choose. I kind of want her for the last battle. What I assume is the last battle. I don't know. But, I'm not sure what I want to choose, really. This is a tough decision. Because Khaleesi's is my favorite character in this entire game. Because I like sass. Also like Ren. Ren is actually pretty cool. Actually, there's no real characters except for whiny bitch Aragorn. I don't like. I don't know. If I knew that how close to the end of the game, or because I kind of want her for the battle that's going to come up. We'll come back to this later, I think. I'll let you stay here for a sec. Looks as if she's about to say something more, then she shakes her head. Looks away. Alright. Don't worry, Khaleesi. I'll grab you in just a sec. I just want to say goodbye to Ohm for now. Right ways for now. Yeah. Because I want her to be on my team. She's more useful. She go somewhere here or somewhere else?
I'm ready.
He just kind of sat there. I don't know where she went. Maybe she's on the outside? Hold on, I want to check this. I know there's more stuff I had to check out here. But I want to quickly check that area first. Because Khaleesi has some useful skills when talking to people.
Go.
She is the smart kind. Doop doop doop. I hope we can have her back. I'll be disappointed if I can't. Yeah, man. Alright, yeah. She's right there. Alright. And almost right there. Alright, we're gonna grab her and then we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
And next time we're gonna continue exploring.
You need me after all.
Yes. Yes, I do. Should we steer?
We approve.
Yes. Now.
Alright, so until next time, remember, brace the chaos or you'll go mad. Bye.